Okay?
Hey Fido, nice Kiss shirt. And we're Strutter, and we chew them up and we spit them out.
Hi-ho, everybody.
Welcome back to Hey!
And cue.
No, come here, come.
Action!
Turn around. Look, it's rock and roll.
Hi-ho, everybody.
Welcome back to
Hey,
man, nice Kiss shirt.
What?
Episode 62.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Moving forward. A little relaxing, a little riffing, little reflection on the last 60-some
Riffing with
episodes.
Paul Stanley and Kip.
All of a sudden, our comedy has taken a very carrot top turn. Very dark carrot top.
Well, we're just gonna start riffing at you. And
Yeah, I gave you a little
We're gonna-
taste. I gave you a little taste last week about just my general gotta soldier on through when you don't really feel like creating Kiss content or really doing much anything.
I didn't watch the whole episode though.
Oh, you saved the ending of our episode for later.
You're the last one. The last one that you
the
did.
the tribute to Beans.
I only watched the best of Beans, and I was like, okay, cats,
Oh,
cat, no more cat. I'm done.
then you dipped out.
It's like, yeah, gotta have cat action.
Well, see what I got to deal with, man. It's like once we lose the cat action, we can't lose the people. We still got you. So
I got the attention span of a third grader.
and the intellect.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we are gonna at some point we're gonna get into Rick's new book, Wax Night.
Wax night.
The more we go on, the less new it is, but there will prove to be some fun Kiss nuggetry in this.
Because it's an old school Kiss fun in an online world.
We are definitely two human examples of old school Kiss fun in an online world.
That's right.
Just a quick little reference on our Detroit Tigers Kiss shirt and our Crazy Nights Paul Stanley Kiss shirt.
Yeah. I got that shirt from my friend Pat because he was a big Dodger fan and a Kiss fan. He wasn't as big a Kiss fan as we were, but that was the guy I took on Halloween, his birthday, to Dodger Stadium.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Where he had seen his beloved Dodgers play baseball.
Somebody else we know, seems like I just found out in the last couple of days that they were at the Dodger Stadium show as well.
I didn't know Jim went. Jim said he was.
Oh, yeah, Jim and Eric went.
How about
You know
that?
what? We still got a trivia question to carry over from the last couple episodes.
Yeah, huh?
Boy, you're a thirsty one tonight.
I am indeed.
Jesus. I think we're just going to kind of brainstorm as to some segments. I thought of something a little bit earlier that might be cool. And as always, we want you guys to come at us in the comments with
What might be cool.
Yeah. And if I thought about this too, I got a couple of segment ideas, and if you come up with a groovy enough name, if we choose your name for the new segment, I'll send you a groovy Kiss prize. One of the ideas I had was, it's interesting to me that there's dribs and drabs here throughout the Kiss catalog, songs with which you're mostly unfamiliar. Some stuff as far as demos that you've never heard, and a lot of the non-makeup, non-fave Powie eras.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of deep cuts on the later records that you haven't heard. So,
Okay. So
I think it'd be groovy to spring some shit on you and get fresh perspective on those songs from somebody who nevertheless is a hardcore Kiss fan and isn't just like some Joe off the street going, oh, so there's this song called Murder in High Heels, but I don't think it's about ladies' footwear.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
But
So-
hypothetically, if you scrounge up some demo from fucking Crazy Nights, which I'm not a big fan of that record, but there's a demo that exists where it's not like completely polished sheen flipping Gary Corbett on keyboards and pads and 80s gang vocals. Just
well, there might be, I mean,
right.
you never know what you're gonna get, and I think the fun of it will be to get your unvarnished take, because it's either gonna go one or two ways, or somewhere in between. Like you'd be like, oh yeah, this is exactly why I don't like this era for Kiss.
Yeah.
Or kind of like I keep bringing it up because my recent dipping back into Psycho Circus, a record that I was cool on for many years, and I go back and revisit, and I'm like, you know what? Turns out I like this a little bit more than I thought.
I really tried, and I might try again, but I didn't. Yeah. I thought it was too contrived as far as like they don't want to really make Destroyer. I did like the title track. Right. I was really surprised when they busted out Within and made that like part of the show. I was like, this is like when John Oates does a tune.
The bathroom exodus.
Basically, yeah. I was like, what is this? This is not very good.
Yeah, so I mean, I want some of that, and I know there's some stuff. Like we were checking out the box set, I'm looking forward to you hearing the demo version 100,000 Years.
I like that.
There's going to be some cool moments. So that's a segment. Like I said, I do want to.
I've heard some of that stuff.
I do want to touch on the Wax Night once in a while, but and I'd mentioned on the last episode, hopefully this being the year that we get more guest involvement, that we have people come in just to sit and do this and tell stories. Yeah.
Tell
a fine lady once in a while. There are female Kiss fans, not just dudes. Maybe a shorter episode, maybe less editing, just more freewheeling. That would certainly make this more fun to do for me, because editing being my least favorite part of the process. I've got little things here and there that are little like over up in this corner here on top of my record player is the 76 Army kit.
Kiss Army kit from 1976.
Yeah, and
that's like the first one.
And it's not mine, it's something that I put together that was lost in the fire, but we can go through that. I think it might be cool.
Yeah, going through Fido's stuff, man.
Yeah,
Gene likes it.
Yeah, just get, just pick something and do like a 10-15 minute episode on
like this.
On what are you doing?
Like
you see,
this.
like
this.
Apparently, Powie put together a whole little toy box over there. Like, I don't want you to tease all this stuff off the bat.
Okay. Because I want to go through that stuff too.
We want to leave them wanting more, of course. Yeah. But I was thinking, as far as that goes, I know the last couple episodes, there's been a little bit of a Powie preoccupation with the Donruss cards.
Absolutely.
And I just so happen to have both sets of Donruss cards.
He's going to shoot the works or mainline, as we say here on Let's Make a Dope Deal.
So
that's going to happen.
Something's going to happen. We're going to get some Powie jollies out to you.
Because that was, just opening a package of those when you're a little kid is just like, that's just the best.
Mm-hmm.
It's like having like a circus magazine with 10 or 15 pictures of Kiss.
That's the thing. We could do, I got plenty of magazines, books that we can do little flip throughs on stuff.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Planet Kiss 96. I think he recently did a magazine flip through, which is cool.
Those are cool. I'll have to check that out.
Rick has done a flip through. Also, I'm a big fan of what Rick did, the sort of arts and crafts segment of his last episode. He took the bubblegum card boxes and
I missed that.
dummied them up. He recreated the Donruss boxes.
Oh, how cool!
Like
How
he
cool
just
is
kind of
that?
like
Yeah.
he just made some decoy packs.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
And
what
doing
he
stuff
did
like
there.
that.
Oh,
And like
nice.
I don't have, I never had much interest in collecting, the wax packs themselves, or trying to find a whole Donruss box or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
They came out later with the whole Donruss box, right? And the collector, collecting case or whatever box.
mhm.
Yeah,
But every once in a while you find a piece like that, and you're like, you kind of like with me, getting a clipping, of the Silver Dome, promoting the Silver Dome show, and then trying to get a sponge, and you know what I mean. I've tried to
you've got stuff. You've got stuff back there.
Yeah,
with the
but
Silver Dome show.
it's taken me
inside,
years to get,
Yeah.
like the parking lot shirt I got. Now I have, it's kind of like what I want to see you get into
Yeah.
with like the
Now you
Alive.
want
You
a
got a
towel.
good chunk of Alive Worldwide shirts.
I do.
And
a few.
I'd like to see you
4
get
or
complete
3.
with that collection.
Nice.
So do you have any such ideas as far as other things we could do to kind of keep the variety rolling?
I got to think about it. Because I haven't really put that much thought into it. I just thought we were going to delve right back into Waxnoir.
Well, that's kind of how we do. We don't put a lot of thought into
then-
these episodes. They're just
like you said, when we were coming up, and it's like there's that Hotter Than Hell, there's that demo that you were playing for me on the way, and I was like, what the fuck? I ain't never heard this. Tune me up on some demos that I ain't never heard.
yeah. I think that'd be a good segment.
And we were talking also about maybe like talking about other shit. It's like, fuck, you turn me onto a bunch of live Cheap Trick I ain't never heard before.
Mhm.
Bunny's Basement.
And you were, we were talking last week about your going down the Blondie rabbit hole. This is the vibe for 2026, as you might be able to tell from the look.
It's all
We're
different.
experimenting with alternative lighting. Ooh.
We're like
I don't know we don't know what we're doing, man. But
weird lighting and facial hair.
my beard's gonna have its own vlog soon.
When I say you look like you should be on the cover of Cosmos Factory and CCR riding 10 speed.
Yeah. My Doug Clifford.
Yeah, that's
Phase.
it. That's the one.
I don't just spend money on Kiss. Maybe one of these days we'll have a "Hey man,
Nice Jellyfish shirt.
episode. But
He's got one.
yeah,
I'm a big fan.
point is we can do whatever we want. The world is our oyster now. Always was.
That's right.
And we're glad you're in it with us. Do that thing. Put your two lips together and kiss that subscribe button. Remember the words of the barbarian.
Play hard.
Play fair.
Nobody hurt.
Hey, man.
Nice Kiss shirt.
It's the way it goes.